my goodness! Everyone else is getting $10,000! I've been working so hard because you were my father-in-law. That's right, you should be grateful. Here we go.
Trouble Busters!
Thank you always. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you so much. My name is Alan. It's been 20 years since I married my first love. I work at the company owned by my father-in-law, Fabio, and I'm working as hard as I can so I'd get him to acknowledge me. However, Mr. Fabio, let's hurry up and go get some drinks. Connor and Nathan seem like they can afford a lot. I wonder if they make more salary than me. It's okay if I take a look at the payroll records for a second, right? Oh my goodness! Everyone else is getting $10,000! I've been working as hard as I can, even during the toughest times. I thought one day he'll acknowledge my hard work, but now I realize he never meant to acknowledge anything about me. This is ridiculous. I don't care anymore. I don't care if he acknowledges me or not. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! Here we go. Hello? Alan, is that you? Where are you right now? I need you here now. I can't do that. I'm out of the office. Oh, don't say that. I beg you. What's the matter? Something really bad is happening. I need you to get here as soon as you can, okay? Right now? Hello? Huh? What? Are you terminating our contract because Alan resigned? You can't do that! Hold on, we can talk about this. Hey, Connor, Nathan, our client is extremely upset. I need you guys to do something right now! That's not possible. That client was handled by Alan. If Alan was able to handle it, why can't you do it? Look, don't you see that this is all happening because we can't handle it? You can't say that without even trying. Just handle it, okay? That's not possible. I said at least try. Do you know how much I've been paying you every month? You better handle it. My name is Connor, and I'm calling from the Failure Corporation. Alan, he's not here. Yes, this is Nathan speaking from Failure Corporation. No, Alan is not here. Alan is the only one who can handle this. Damn it. Long time no see. Oh, wow, it's quite chaotic in here. Alan! I'm so glad you're here. I knew you would be here to help me. You're in my face. We've been getting calls from our clients telling us that they'd terminate their contract with us if you're no longer with us. I need you to handle all these calls. Huh? I'm not gonna do that. What? I'm no longer employed here. I don't want to continue spending time at a company that won't acknowledge me no matter how hard I work. I'm sorry for what happened last month. I hope you take this as a favor coming from your father-in-law, now as the CEO. Either way, I don't plan on helping you with this situation. Oh, come on, don't be like that. You're my family. Besides, this is all happening because you ended up leaving us. You better be responsible. I refuse. Why would you say that? What did you think? I got kicked out without even getting a chance to transition my work to others. Why do I have to help you out with this situation? If you're willing to help us out right now, I can consider bringing you back on board. No, thank you. Don't be like that, Alan, please. Oh, about the salary that you were talking about the other day, we can go ahead and add $1,000 to your monthly salary. So you'll be making $2,200 every month all of a sudden. You'll be a rich guy. You're going to officially become the highest earner at this office. Don't you think that's a nice deal? Can you please stop lying? Huh? How am I the highest earner if I made $2,500? I know that Connor, Nathan, and everyone else earns $10,000 a month. That's because we have a commission system in place. You're still learning how to do your job, right, Alan? I wished I could give you a pay raise, but I decided I shouldn't play favorites. Don't you think it's ridiculous that I'm only making $1,200 a month after committing to this job for over 20 years? I've been working so hard because you were my father-in-law. I've been thinking it was strange that I never got a pay raise despite the fact that I've been getting so many new clients. Additionally, I haven't been getting any pay raise, but my colleagues seem to be spending a lot on their clothes and cars. That's because I never thought that you would be so good at what you do. I always thought that Connor and Nathan were the ones who deserved all the credits. I just misunderstood. Even if you misunderstood, you wasted 20 years of my life at this company. This is a fact that you can't manipulate. But you've earned your skills and experience thanks to the opportunity I provided, right? Well, I guess you can put it that way. In that case, can't you lend a helping hand here? Don't you feel grateful for what I've done for you? Grateful? That's right, you should be grateful. I believe I've already paid you all my gratitude. Huh? Ever since 20 years ago. I believe I've overpaid my gratitude. Are you saying it hasn't been enough? Oh please, Alan, I really need your help. If you help me out right now, I'll make sure I pay you back my gratitude. I don't expect anything out of you at this point, Fabio. I'll make sure I acknowledge your hard work, so I don't need you to do that for me anymore. In that case, I'll add another $1,000 to the raise. You'll be making $3,200. I already told you that everyone else is making $10,000. In that case, I'll add another $1,000. Why are you trying to raise my pay as if you're auctioning? Shut up! I'm your father-in-law and you're not supposed to talk to me like that. How dare you repay a favor with insult after I've taken care of you for the past 20 years? Let me make it clear that you did this to yourself. You better be responsible for your own actions. There's no reason for me to sympathize with you. I'm not gonna help you with this situation no matter what. Damn it! Fine! Forget that I asked you to help. Hey, Connor, Nathan, I'll give you a bonus if you figure out this situation. We can't do that. That wasn't a question, that was an order. Didn't you just see that we failed earlier? If you really want us to handle this, we need you to set an example. I'm the CEO, and it's your job to handle these direct tasks. You guys are sales reps, so you better handle this situation. What? I've been taking such great care of you guys, so you better make yourselves useful. Let me make it clear that you were the one who told us that we can leave all of our tasks to Alan, and that's why we've never handled our clients before. Don't you recall that we've always been hanging out in the office while we had Alan handle everything? And what makes you think that we'd be capable of handling this situation? Well, Also, we've been trying to work hard when we first got hired, but do you recall who told us not to? We were told that we didn't have to do anything, so we decided not to do anything. Do you recall who was the person who allowed us to work that way for the past 20 years? I believe that person's name was Fabio. Therefore, we seriously can't handle anything. But it's your job to figure out how to handle this situation. I thought we'd be okay without Alan as long as I had the two of you. You can't let me down like this. Let me remind you that I've been paying you a $10,000 salary every month. You better figure this out, okay? We're the ones who wished you'd figured this out. What did you just say? At this rate, our company will lose all clients. You're not going to afford to pay us the same salary. When that happens, your employees will all quit, and you won't even know if you'll get to keep this company at all. That's going to leave us unemployed, and we'd be in trouble to support our family. Do you understand? Losing a source of income is going to affect our lives. If we don't get to make income with this job and our wives decide to break up with us, how are you going to be responsible? Answer me! Shut up! This is your fault for just taking my word for it and deciding not to work hard. I never even thought that you haven't been doing anything at work. Besides, if only you were vigilant about what Alan has been handling, you could have easily handled this situation. But you keep bringing out what I said in the past or what I allowed in the past. You guys are grown men, so you better stop complaining and whining. That's you, Mr. Fabio! You're just trying to look for someone to blame! Why are you trying to make me take all the blame? It's your responsibility! That's not true! They're all alike. Alan, do you even know why your salary wasn't $1,200? Huh? What are you talking about? Hey, we don't have to talk about that! For tax purposes, he was reporting your pay rate at $10,000, and he's been putting the rest of the $8,800 straight into his pocket. What? Also, have you been aware that he's been calling his daughter, your wife, quite frequently? Why? Stop this! He's been trying to convince your wife to break up with a man who can only make $1,200 a month. What? Hey, why are you taking his side all of a sudden? Mr. Fabio? Yes? What have you done? I'm so sorry. Look, Alan, you don't have to forgive Fabio, but can't you forgive the two of us? What? Now you know how guilty he is. We were just riding along with him. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. We're trying to tell you that the three of us can start up a new company. We could all work together as a team again. How exactly? You get it, right? We're gonna start up a retail company. Connor and I will be in charge of purchasing and you can be the sales manager, right? That sounds like I'm going to be the only one who's working at all. How dare you come up with such a scheme? Alan, you're not going to start a company with those bastards, are you? You'll be back to work at my company again, right? No, you're coming with us, right? We've been working together for 20 years, right? Right, Alan? Cut it out! As I walked into this office today, I already had my mind made up that I'm not going to forgive any of you. This means that all three of you aren't going to be forgiven. Connor, Nathan, I don't ever want to see the two of you for the rest of my life. Oh no! How are we supposed to continue living after we lose you as our source of income? You need to be more responsible! You're old enough to know to be your own source of income! And Mr. Fabio, I'm going to be filing a lawsuit against you to make you pay me for the 20 years worth of salary that you've been embezzling from me! You've got to be kidding me! I'm your father-in-law! I'm your wife's father! Your wife is not going to forgive you for doing that to me! She might even break up with you if you do that to me! Oh, I forgot to tell you that I already spoke to my wife about this, and she doesn't mind if we disown you! What? What did you just say? Again, your daughter said that she doesn't mind if we disown you. You're lying! You wish. But to add, your wife also said that she plans on filing a divorce from you. What? Does this mean that I'm going to be completely on my own? Calm down. Was this because I fired you? I'd have to say you're right. In that case, I'll hire you again. We can work together. There's no such thing as together at this point. Please, hold on. You must be misunderstanding something. What could that something be? I actually planned on giving you a raise, but Connor and Nathan were against that idea. What? This means that Connor and Nathan were the ones who came up with this whole conspiracy. Fabio, how dare you? Why do you keep on trying to save your own sorry butt? Shut up! I know you guys are going to leave this company at this point. We're not gonna let you scapegoat us like that. Just shut up. These things are first come, first served. Let's work together again, Alan. How many times do I have to tell you that I refuse? I already got a new job, too. What? By the way, I make $20,000 a month now. What? What the heck? So you've beaten us to it after all. Don't you realize that we're about to be unemployed? Good luck. We don't need you wishing us luck. How are you making so much income all of a sudden? You're just Alan. Well, I guess I'm finally getting paid for what I do. Why didn't you tell me that you were so great at what you do? Did I really have to tell you that? Have you even tried to see what I do every day for the past 20 years? Well, Fabio only cared about the money that Alan made for the company. And he's such a moron, he ended up firing the person who was generating the most profit for this company. Stop trying to bring me down just for the sake of bringing yourselves down! Alan, I'll admit that I should have known better, so please, help me, I beg you! I ask you this as the father of your wife, so please! I disowned you, so you're a stranger to me at this point. What? I also already told you that I'm not gonna be helping you, no matter what! Oh, please don't say that. Just consider this one last thing you can do for me. Hello? Oh, dinner is curry tonight? Okay, I'll be home as soon as I can. Hold on. Please don't go, Alan. Fabio's company went out of business in a matter of a few months, but I still made sure I charged him the salary he embezzled from me, which came out to be a little over $2 million. I was able to provide evidence to the court by showing the difference between the payroll records and my pay stubs. Fabio now has a $2 million debt. His wife broke up with him, and he had no choice but to sell his house as a marital asset. He currently lives in an internet cafe while he works multiple jobs night and day to pay off the debt. As for me, I went ahead and started my own business a few years after. Our company motto is to acknowledge and fairly evaluate the effort that our team puts in. I'm gonna work as hard as I can so none of my employees will ever feel the way I felt in the past. Trouble Busters!